Hi guys, Stucker here with a new video, and this video will be a WoW Classic Feral Druid gameplay video. So we're doing a BG, and we are going to talk about Wrath of the Lich King, just in general. What I like about Wrath of the Lich King, but also just what I kind of dislike about Wrath of the Lich King. But before we start, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it yet. We do PvP content on this channel. We have a schedule, so if you want to check that out, you can always go on my channel. The information, click on it and you will see the schedule. We do Monday to Sunday, and you will then have what you kind of expect going into subscribing to my channel, of course. So we have the talents, of course, the pretty basic feral druid talents. Those are part PvE and part PvP, but basically we're trying to shred most of the time. So we want to do as much damage as we can, and we have of course a few points to go into Omen of Clarity, which is also very interesting and very nice to play around it. Now, let's try to get a bit of a discussion going on, right? So I'm gonna make a fight real quick. Don't know if we're going to win this. Seems like we are getting pretty... Ooh, alright. Never mind. I'm gonna run away. Okay, never mind. I just died. But so what do I really like about Wrath of the Lich King? So what I like is the class designs. I really like how every single class, every single spec does feel somewhat unique. Something that we do like in retail. Now, I'm also not a idealist, because it is not possible to have competitive and balanced design without having some homogeneity behind specs. So if Arms Warrior has all the tools that is actually very strong in PvP, and then you have like a Unholy DK or a Demon Hunter or whatever that doesn't have the same tools as Warrior, so basically why would you ever take a Demon Hunter when Warrior is clearly the stronger class in PvP? So you will always have some kind of homogenization behind the specs. That's the main issue. Now, don't know if I want to fight them. Oh, we can fight them, whatever. Just try to slow them down. We're trying to win, so... Yeah, that's pretty much me versus them. But we actually let's try to fight them now. Try to fight them. I put berserk. I do a lot of damage. Alright. Thank you. I'm just going to run away. I can't really fight them. Like they have like 2 healers and consorts, so I will just keep it like that. So that's what I like about Wrath of the Lich King. You do have some differences, and what I like about retail is you have a fighting chance normally with every single spec, every single class. Of course, there is a meta. There are specs at S tier, and we have specs at D tier. What I do like also about Wrath of the Lich King is how BGs are kind of relevant, although very long. Let's be honest, Arati Basin feels longer. A Warson Gulch can be longer. I'm gonna just assassinate him. Not even going to stun him. Oh, he's dead. So that's unfortunate. Can we try to fight someone? Pick them up. Like, we're playing versus Russians, so automatically it becomes very much of a pain in the ass. They are like super strong because they are very coordinated. Like, they're all on the same server pretty much. So they are like sitting on Discord, I guess, because they have so much going on for them. But like in general, I'm gonna try to stop that. Can we? Can we? Can we? No, you're not going to die. Are you for real? Oh man. I tried. I tried. Um, so what I do like about RAF is the BGs being relevant, while in retail, to be honest, BGs are not really that relevant until you have like, again, whenever you have arenas open and you have like the season starting, it's not like preseason or whatever. You don't really have an incentive to go in random BGs. You just start to queue in, let's say, arenas to get some gear. And even if you're failing, it doesn't really matter, right? Because again, very easy to queue. That's one thing I really like about it. I wonder if I can actually try to go on him. Oh, come on, man. 8.7k. Who did that? The power blast. Cool. But we still win though. We have 5 caps, so it doesn't really matter. 4 cap. Excuse me. I'm going to, because it's a bit too crowded. What I dislike about Wrath of the Lich King is the actual arena point system, man. It's so annoying. I want to go back into arenas, but people are not inviting me because I don't have like PvE weapon, PvE trinket, whatever. Actually, trinket, it doesn't really matter. People just want me to have the best weapon possible from PvE. That's the annoying part, right? That's the annoying part. That's the part that I really dislike because I do not want to go for Ult War. I just want to have PvP gear throughout. I just want to be optimal with PvP gear only. But to get the best PvP gear, which is basically eye level, let me see, Furious, which is 232, you have to pretty much do either like Vault of Vault of I don't know how it's called anymore. Vault of Arcavan, where you can have a bit of luck with a few pieces, or you do arena points, but you don't have a catch-up mechanics to it. So basically, whenever you're doing arenas, you gain the same amount of points every week. So every Wednesday or Tuesday, depending on the region, you gain arena points. And those arena points you can spend it or keep it for eventually a weapon, for example, which the weapon is somewhat okay if you get 2.2k, something like that, or 2.1, I don't even remember. But the issue is to get to that point you have to basically grind a lot of weeks, which, like I said, it's not a catch-up mechanic, so the other people are also going to play multiple weeks and will gain multiple points and have more and more and more. And that's pretty much what I'm like a bit disliking behind WOTLK, where I want to play more Wrath of the Lich King, but the grinding system and how you gain arena points and how slow it is and how nobody can come into a season and catch up is very annoying. And now we won like 5-0, which is good, I guess. We got our arena points, which is 25. Not a lot, but I'm still going to talk a bit, so without the gameplay. So that's really what I dislike about the arena point system. While on retail, let's be honest, if you're coming back to the game at 10.0.5 or 10.0.7, or even just 3 weeks after the start, you can catch up all the conquest points that you missed from the first weeks. But with Wrath of the Lich King, you cannot catch up the amount of arena points you lost or missed in the first weeks. And come on, man, Ronin, can you please be quiet, man? I'm going to just mute this. I'm very sorry. Ronin is keeping talking. That's the guy screaming at in Dalaran. But pretty much, it's very annoying. Like, I'm going to show you the vendor. It's very well made. Like, again, very cool. You can have a 1600 and you can have some sick gear, which is 238, which is quite good. I think it's enough to actually do great PvP. And then you have the weapons, which is 2.2k, which is also great. I think with this you can be very competitive. But the problem is it costs 4.5k for a two-hander. 4.5k is pretty much, if you're doing perfect weeks, probably 4 or 5 weeks of arena points. if you are like very high rated, because it is based on rating and not based on the wins that you make. So if you're like 2.2k and you lose 10 games, it doesn't really matter. You still get the points from someone from 2.2k. And if you do more wins as someone that is 1.5k, you will not get more points. You just will get the points from 1.5k. And you do not have like, look, it's week 6, so you will have more points because it's week 6, or you never have played arenas until now, let's catch you up. That's the thing I'm really disliking about Wrath of the Lich King, and that's so annoying. Like, I want to play more, man. I want to PvP. I want to try to find mates. I found a Discord to play in. Here we have some great gear for very little honor, so you can have some okay gear from the start. So if you are like re-rolling or whatever, you can have some hateful gear, which is not that bad. It's bad, but it's not that bad. Um, but to get a weapon or to get like the best gear possible, you will have to basically work and go through a lot of weeks before you can actually catch up to some normal gear, man. I want to just like, again, like this gear, which is again attainable. It's like 1700. Come on, man. 1700, and he is like close to fully furious. You have furious chest, furious legs. You have a good like staff from Nextremas, which is also still good. You have like ways to get better gear, but you need to basically be lucky with the Vault of Arcavon, or you have to grind it with arena points, and there is no way to actually do without arena points. And that's, if I not without, but I would say how to catch up the amounts of points the other people have actually spent. And that's the only thing I really dislike about Wrath of the Lich King compared to Dragonflight. But the gameplay, the 1v1s, the duels, the BGs, the arenas are quite fun. But it is not fun to not get grouped because you don't have the eye level, and there is no way for you to catch up to that eye level except do PvE. If I do PvE, I get like my eye level a bit higher. People will just invite me probably, because they would not care about like PvP or PvE gear. They just want you to have gear basically. And PvE gear is not bad because it will give you more oomph to your damage. It will just feel like you're going to be a glass cannon. So I have like 3 characters, basically fully honored, fully stacked like gear from honor, but I cannot do PvP because I don't have like the raiding gear. And yes, I could do raids. No, I don't really have time to do raids because I have so many things going on. I need to farm retail because I want to make videos for retail. I need to do videos for Wrath of the Lich King, but I don't want to make too many videos because it's still a retail like like not server but channel. So I still need to work around that. But it's just in general that those are my thoughts about like Wrath of the Lich King, right? And that's why I think PvP just in general is more of an afterthought in Wrath of the Lich King. Well, for example, on servers like Warmain, like a private server, let's call a spade, is and still is a very popular server because in PvP at least there is no real restraints. You can have some great gear without waiting, and you can just jump into PvP with equal arms. And right now, I cannot jump in PvP. I don't care about the gear. I just want to have fun, man. And that's the only thing kind of like numb. And they did fix the botting issue, so I didn't like encounter one bot in BGs right now. So that's not my first BG from today. It's my first win though. But it's very annoying that there is no catch up. I might look up, maybe I'm wrong, but if there is a catch up, please let me know in comment section below. But again, I mean, Old War, man. I don't mind raiding. I just don't have really the time commitment to search a raiding group or whatever that is willing to play with an undergeared feral druid or hunter or retribution paladin. And it is what it is, man. It is actually what it is. Especially since we are playing in Earthshaker. we do have now cross-server gameplay, which is good. I think it was also something that I actually demanded from day one, but they didn't really do that. But we'll see what we can do. So again, thank you for watching this video. Really appreciate you. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that yet. We will catch each other very soon in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.